he was not angry. It wasn't like you would expect somebody who had been falsely accused and lost 18 years of best years of a man's life. You know, the years that you get married and you have children and you raise your children and you go to their schools and you watch them grow up. He missed all that. So he was released from prison with nothing. He had no driver's license. He had no job history. He had no identification. He had no money. He had no clothes. He had nowhere to go other than his mother's home. And it was really sad to see him, almost sad that he was so optimistic and so thankful. I wanted, maybe I was expecting a much angrier person, which is maybe I'm thinking of myself. I probably would be very angry. But he said, I'm not going to give these people any more of my energy. I'm not going to be angry because that requires more energy than I want to expend any more on this experience in my life. I'm just going forward. And all I could think of was the studies that I had read talking about how quickly a human being will decompensate after they have been placed in a box with no human contact, nobody touching them saying, you did a good job today, or, keep up the good work, or, you did something, you made a good grade. Nothing, no human contact other than somebody sliding a tin tray through a hole in the wall for you to eat 3 times a day. And 1 hour a day you can get out and walk around in a box, with sunshine up there, but you're still in a box. And the studies show that it doesn't take long for most humans to decompensate to where they have mental issues. You can't maintain your integrity. You can't maintain self-confidence or your character or who you are if you have no contact with the outside world. I don't know what we expect when we put people in a box and say, okay, you get to live here for the rest of your life, for what you did, and think that that's not sufficient punishment. Who are these people who think that, How can you possibly say that putting a person in a box, and by the way, bring your toothbrush, you're not ever going to get out, is not sufficient punishment? We don't have to kill people who kill people. We can solve our problem by taking them off the street without having to kill them, because the possibility is always there that you kill the wrong person, like we've just in Texas experienced perhaps Cameron Todd Willingham, or there was another one recently whose name has escaped me at the moment, but a question as to whether or not he was actually innocent of the crime.